Pet Simulator is hacked, a huge Roblox update, some big drama, and so much more insane news. So if you're new, please subscribe to us get closer to 400,000 subs. Thank you, and let's get into it. Let's start with some kind of good news. So recently, as you may have seen, Roblox announced an article that they wanted to drop the metaverse label. And as you've probably seen over the last few years, they have this whole thing building the metaverse. They keep referring to Roblox as a metaverse and all this metaverse nonsense, which has gotten pretty annoying, especially since we all know that they're doing this just to appeal to investors and advertisers. And overall, the whole metaverse thing is just boring corporate talk. So in this article, they explain that they want to move on from the metaverse thing because they want to do long-term sponsorships with brands and not the short-term ones, which actually could be kind of good. Because last year we had 70 plus sponsored events, which is insane. And all these are the short-term sponsored events, they come and go very quickly. But Roblox doesn't want to do that anymore. They want to do less sponsored events, but they're all long-term. And then overall in the article, they also explained that just in general, they don't really want to be known for the metaverse anymore. I think it's not gonna get say this, but it is kind of pathetic how they've always been metaverse this, metaverse that, and now they're just oh, we don't want to do it anymore. What is going on with this platform? They always change their mind and just do random stuff all of a sudden. So guess moving forward, Roblox are gonna use the term metaverse less or just not at all, which is honestly pretty good. It's gotten pretty annoying just hearing them say that over and over again. Do you guys think this is a good idea or a bad idea? Sponsored events are boring and suck, let's be real. But I think people liked how much there were just because of how much free items there were. That's the only reason I think people even played sponsored events, because there's a lot of free items up for grab. So with this there'll be less sponsored events and less free items, I guess, but it will be more long term, so I guess it'll be longer and more thought out, not just rush projects, which could be a good sign, honestly. But anyways, next we have some more UGC drama, as per usual. So yesterday, I don't know why, but a bunch of Minecraft stuff got uploaded. And one of them went kind of popular, someone uploaded the Herobrine head, and it looks literally exactly one for one. And then someone uploaded the Steve head, and you can copy the entire avatar one for one. And we've seen this happen a lot with UGC, where people upload Minecraft, just write straight up Minecraft. Which I don't know why it's always Minecraft the go-to, but it always just happens somehow. Now we all know UGC is a mess, and it's really bad when creators upload fake dominances or fake limiteds or whatever, or inappropriate items. But I feel in a sense it's kind of on another level, because Roblox could actually get in trouble and kind of sued for this in a sense, I guess. Because I don't know about Herobrine, but the Steve face and head, Minecraft or Mojang owns that, and it's their assets. So I feel one day if Roblox isn't careful, they might actually just get sued or in trouble by another company. I can easily see that happening with how much copyright stuff is uploaded to the the catalog. And I said, it always seems to be Minecraft for some reason. Imagine if Minecraft sued Roblox, that would be pretty insane. But we have seen in the past, brands do take action against Roblox. Nintendo has done it a lot. SpongeBob, I remember they took down a bunch of games or whatever company owns that. So Roblox could get in trouble if they're not careful with their moderation. Now I saw this comment saying that no one actually owns a Herobrine head technically, which is the head that kind of got popular. And even though it is Minecraft, technically apparently Microsoft doesn't even own it. But they still are using Minecraft textures and the Steve face. So I feel there is some copyright issues there still. And anyways, next we have some pretty big news. So a few days ago, RBattles put out this tweet saying that if they get to 15,000 likes, they'll reveal everything about RBattles Season 4. And in 2 days or a day or whatever, that tweet did get 15k likes, as we probably expected. And right when it hit 15k, they put out this really long tweet explaining what's going on with the RBattles Season 4 and what's the plan for it. Now I know what you're thinking, you don't want to read all that. And luckily I did read all of it, and I'm going to summarize basically what's going on here. Basically they announced that RBattles Season 4, they want to do it and they have plans to do it. But stuff like this is very expensive, and they do it all out of pocket, by the way. If you guys don't know, Roblox does not help fund them at all, which is kind of insane. All Roblox does is give them the Robux prize, and then that's it. Which is pretty wild, because events like this cost upwards of $100,000 or even more. And the three hosts are paying for this out of pocket. And obviously they probably don't even make a return or a profit from that. So it's obviously not the smartest thing to do with their money. But they still do it for the community. And while as much as they enjoyed this, it's just not smart enough to keep doing this. So they explain that they need some funding, and then they'll be open to let brands sponsor the videos and in-game ads to help fund our battles. Which is completely fair. Stuff like this takes a lot of money, and if Roblox isn't gonna fund it, and if not, it's not financially smart for them, they obviously need some help for brands or whatever. And well, luckily a lot of brands did speak out about this, saying that they might be interested in sponsoring our battles. An interesting one was GameStop. Someone from GameStop said they might do it and they might consider doing it, which is pretty interesting, and I feel that could be a pretty big sponsorship. And then KreekCraft and his gaming organization that he's in said that they might also try sponsoring it and giving it some money. So all around there is a lot of potential options from this. and it's clear that brands do want to help like sponsor them and help fund it, which is a good sign. And honestly, with all the support, it could mean that we do see our Battles 4 or Season 4 in the future, because obviously if they don't have funding, they're probably just not going to do it. But yeah, the TLDR is that they just need funding and help, and this is kind of a call out to brands. They want to help fund this, and hopefully with all this like support from the community and like brands, we will see our Battles 4 in the future. They also explained the reason that they want the funding is because they want to make every season better, by the way. Like, it probably could be cheaper to go back to like the Season 1 format, but they want every season to be better and like bigger. And anyways, next we have some drama in the community. So this developer put out a tweet saying that he doesn't like all like the cleanup Roblox copies that are like popping up. And then he claimed that he made the cleanup Roblox like genre, and he said that like give him credit or whatever. And the thing is, he didn't even make the cleanup Roblox. He didn't make this whole concept. If you don't know what cleanup Roblox is, by the way, it's those games where you have like a super long hallway with like YouTubers or like TikTokers or whatever in it, and you go through the hallway and just pick which YouTubers you like and hate. It was kind of a simple concept, but like everyone and their moms made a video on this, so it's a pretty popular genre. And then this drama got further, and someone responded with this. Someone said, "I'm not doing that," and then he said, "If you don't, I can literally take down your game." How? I can buy redeems to your request, essentially copying. If it is copying direct assets from my game, then I can proceed more legal action. Which is just crazy, because like he didn't make the cleanup Roblox like genre or whatever. And everyone in the replies to this is just like kind of clowning on him, because like that's definitely not how it works at all. I mean, overall, people are just mad at him because like he technically doesn't own this idea. So like there's no point of him for calling them out and like trying to take down games or threatening to take down games. But to be fair, he did like respond to all this drama, and it was kind of like a decent response. He said that after reading some of the comments or whatever, he's not going to worry about people giving credit anymore, and he doesn't mind if they like mention him in description or everything, so you don't have to say that. And then he also said that like he's only going to DMCA games if they directly use his assets. But anyways, moving to our last story, which is pretty interesting. So recently Pet Simulator X released their new update, and I didn't even know this was a thing, but like how it works is you go to like the trading thing of the game, and everyone can set up their own booth, kind of like please donate, and in that booth you can put up your pets for sale, and then people can come around and just buy it as per usual. And you pick the price of the pet and you do whatever, and then people can choose if they want to buy it or not. Pretty interesting concept. It's basically just like please donate but Pet Sim X. And at first glance, this update seems harmless, but there's actually been a huge exploit going around with this. And if you use like the stands of Pet Sim X, you probably shouldn't use them. Let me show you why. This person tweeted out saying, "The scammer was not even close to my booth, spreading the info about the scripter, who's stealing locked mechanics when he put other pets in the booth. I put a pupfish for 1 gem, scripter took by hollow." So if you don't know what that means, basically like huge pets and like whatever is like some of the best pets in the game. And what's happening is when you put a pet into like your stand, a hacker can somehow just steal your best pets. Basically how it works, from what I know, is that like a hacker can buy like any pet from your thing, but instead of buying the actual pet, it takes like your most valuable pet away from you. So what they're saying in this tweet is they put up a pufferfish or whatever pet for 1 gem, and then some hacker bought that, but when they bought it, it didn't take their pufferfish. It took their most expensive and rare pet that they didn't want to put on sale. It was in their inventory, which is pretty insane because a lot of people spend so much time and probably a lot of money getting these pets, just for them to get stolen by like a hacker and an exploiter. And I mean, this is a massive exploit issue going around, because people are literally losing like all their hard work and I guess money and Robux and all their like time spent running at these rare pets, which is gone in 1 second. And overall, everyone in the Pet Sim X community is saying like do not use the stands right now until they're fixed. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, your premium is scamming people. I'm not joking. I'll see you in the next one.